Hi everyone, Nigel Saunders here. I'm here with John and we are taking a walk in the woods today. Wow, look at this place. It's just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Thanks for showing me this place, John. It's just beautiful.
Glad to share with you. It's my favorite place. Oh, look how cute he is.
Oh, he's really going.
Yeah. Hi, buddy.
I don't know if he's in focus, but... Here is an example of a buttressed root. Check that out. Skinny but widely flared out. That's amazing. Here's an old hemlock tree. Very, very fine foliage on it. Here's an outcrop of rock here, and there's a maple growing on top. Let's go have a look at it. Here's a look at the maple growing on top of a rock, so that would have germinated in the moss, and then it got thickened up, and wow, talk about a natural bonsai here. Amazing. I feel like the Lion King here on top of this Pride Rock. Look at the moss down here. It's just beautiful. And there's also a hemlock growing here, and look how fine the foliage is on it. Here's an old oak tree in here. At least that's what we think it is. We're just coming in to have a look at it. Oh, look at that. That's a big, big tree. A mighty oak. Wow. Beautiful. Hemlocks all around it. Here's a close-up of the bark of a hemlock tree. So you can see when they get old, the bark gets really, really rough and textured. Here's a beech tree, and you can see a little tree in the front that's growing up from the roots of the mother tree here. And here's the root base on this beech. Not a giant tree, but really, really interesting. That's a good root base. And you can see the bark is starting to roughen up. They get rough on older beeches. Very, very textured, the trunk on this one.
There's always something to discover. Look at this. Looks like a ball up there on the tree.
Oh yeah.
What is that? Is that some kind of hive or growth? Burrow.
A burl, is it?
That's kind of, I've never seen this. It's unusual. Yeah, it could be burrow.
Yeah. Wow.
See how big seed?
Amazing, yeah.
You notice how quiet it is here?
Oh, it's just quiet. It's perfect. I love it. The sound of silence, it's amazing. Just for reference, we are on the Bruce Trail, which goes from Niagara to Tobermory.
What the heck is that?
It's a tall tree.
Yeah. It's good for mast building, huh?
Yeah, yeah. Here's an old oak tree up here. It's quite grand. And it's very, very tall.
American elm,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
And there's different varieties. And I have seedlings inspired by this place.
Wow.
Like I've tried seedlings to see what happens, what kind of cultivation they develop in the pots.
Yeah.
Well, it got quite darker now,
Yeah.
but yeah, there you go.
Look at it.
I
Beautiful.
love the, venturing through the deep depths of our beautiful. And look, scenery change again.
Yeah. So much to look at.
Yeah, we need moccasins, I think.
Just so much to look at.
Look at how this parent died,
Oh yeah.
and the offsprings are maintaining their life.
Yeah. Circle of life there. It looks like a beach, isn't it? Yeah.
Looks like a beach.
Wow. So those are son of a beaches.
Yeah, Sun Beach.
Here's a rock island here. So you can see the crevice underneath. And on top there's trees growing on the top of it, ferns, grasses, mosses. Amazing.
Thank you.
Here's a close-up of some of the moss, which I guess is that sphagnum moss, do you think? Or
Wow. Possibly. Be a fan of this area.
oh yeah.
Another giant. I'm not sure what that is. And fern growing at the bottom.
Yeah,
It's
very.
like another hemlock.
Oh yeah, it is. Wow. It's almost got a reddish tinge to the
Yeah.
bark, doesn't it? Wow. So this is a very mature hemlock, and you can see the roots here, how they're kind of rounded and burled. Got that reddish color bark here. Very, very rough. And an extremely large tree. Here's a cool fungi growing on this dead log here. Amazing, colorful.
I wonder if it's white underneath it.
We'll find out on the video. I'm not bending down that low. Okay, look at this pond over here. We'll go and take a close-up of that.
Bit of a rocky land.
Yeah. Bet you there's a few mosquitoes in here.
That's where we breed them.
Yeah. So it's covered in like some kind of duckweed or something.
Yeah.
Wow, what a sight in the middle of a forest. We should have brought a canoe. There's a turtle out on that rock out there.
That's what I thought I heard. That's sort of unusual fern.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
It's like a staghorn or something. Like, what's it? After weekend, and we hiked this other area, and we came across a pond, maybe slightly bigger than this.
Yeah.
And all you heard is just the frogs.
Jumping in.
No, the sound.
Oh, okay. Here's an old oak tree in the forest here, right by the lake or the pond. And there's John standing beside it to show you how giant this tree is.
Amazing. Oh, look at that.
Yeah,
It's a
look
good
at all
couple
the
inches of
leaf
it.
litter here from the oak. It's just thick, and it kind of suffocates any weeds growing, I guess, and the oak grows mighty. Look at all the ferns there.
Yeah.
Here's the first cedar we've come across here. Just a little one.
Yeah, and you know, it's just nice. I like the different aspects of how people can live their life. Sounds fantastic.
Here's another pond out here. This is very, very lush looking. Wow. What a beautiful place. You can imagine all the wildlife this supports. Here's some fungi growing on a maple tree here. There's some more fungi on this dead log here.
Possibly turkey tail.
Wow. Yeah, it's fancy. Check out this section of the forest. It's got ferns and mosses and exposed roots, rocks. Wow, is that ever beautiful? Here's a fern growing on a mossy rock.
This veining of arches.
Yeah. Yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah. Look at that.
See how quiet it is, John? It's whisper quiet in here. So quiet. So quiet. Here's a pathway going up the hill and disappearing into the distance. We're going up a very, very steep hill here in search of more beautiful forests to look at. Wow, this is really steep.
Yeah. This is where the pathway continues from the Bruce Trail.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure exactly where, but
Yeah, okay.
you see why?
Yeah.
To the right.
Oh, wow, look at that. Wow. That is amazing, isn't it? And is that rock or mud? Clay, okay. Wow. That's amazing. There it is again, eh? The Badlands.
Yeah. This was
Wow.
so popular for a number of years.
Yeah.
You were able to access that spot.
Oh, I
It
see.
became so popular that they actually now made a paid parking here.
Oh, okay.
And like people would come and take a wedding pictures here.
I see.
But you know what?
Here we are at the Cheltenham Badlands, so we're going to go in and have a look. Get lost? We get lost. Oh,
She was such a good dog.
yeah. Here's the clay here. Very, very interesting. It must be very hard that it hasn't eroded away smooth. We're coming over the hill here to check out the Badlands. Yes, we're still on Earth. We haven't gone to Mars. That is amazing. You can see the different color clay stripes. Here's a look at the soil here. It's a natural akadama. Yeah, how crumbly is it? No, it goes pretty fine.
Yeah.
Takadama.
Yeah. Unusual
Yeah.
plants.
Look at that tree that was growing in it out there.
Yep. Possibly apples.
450 million years ago, North America was covered by a shallow tropical sea. Yeah. Beautiful stone with the ferns. Look at this one. It's a mountaintop. Check out this fern here. It goes all the way out. Long, long fronds.
Oh, there goes the lunchtime.
Yeah, that's really interesting.
The bridges on it. Oh, interesting. Shield. It's rather harrowing. Yeah, there you go.
We'll get even closer to it. Here's a close-up of this root over rock, Thuja occidentalis. And it's not that big a tree, but it's beautiful. And the one beside it is awesome too. So there's deadwood on the roots and live veins. This root is died off, but there's still a living vein down below. Very muscular looking trunk on it. There's strips of deadwood on it. Oh, I gotta show those roots over here. Wow. Here's roots intertwined and fused together. Here is a reverse angle of all these trees growing on the cliff face. Lots of deadwood on the roots. And they're kind of holding the stones together with the roots, aren't they? Here's some boulders that have come out of the root over rock, and it's just a exposed root style now. There's the face of the cliff over here with cedars growing out of it. Some strange noise. Here we are at the lookout point. What an amazing view. This is awesome, John. There's a road down there which shows how high up we are. It's like being in an airplane up here, I think.
Beauty.
What a spectacular view.
Beauty
Surrounded.
Niagara,
Yeah.
escarpment.
Surrounded by cedars.
Kind of interesting, but it's also
Terrifying.
yeah, it's like, how to put in words?
Look at the root base on this cedar. That is an old, old tree. In the sunlight, there's an ancient hemlock here. Really, really mature bark on it. Let's see how tall this tree is. Whoa. Goes way, way, way up there. Disappears.
Take the road back home.
All right. Look at these roots, how deeply fissured they are. Maple?
Yeah.
Wow, that's a root base.
That's it.
Here's a cool root. The original root looks like it's died and it just kept growing underneath, and it's kind of really, really cool. So John and I are leaving our forest adventures for today. So thanks very much for showing me all these scenic spots, John. It's just been a fantastic morning of adventure. I've seen sights that I've never seen before. It's just amazing. Really makes you appreciate living here in Ontario, doesn't it?
For sure, a lot of beautiful places.
Yeah.